Hello, everybody. I'm meteorologist Ashley Smith here at the First Alert Streaming Center on this Sunday, getting ready for our streaming show. Just want to make sure everything's working, which it appears like it is on my end. Okay. Yeah. Looks like everything's working. So it's going to be another pretty nice day today. A lot like what we had yesterday, which of course ended up being a really cool day compared to where we should be for this time of year. It's going to be another day like that. We're going to have low humidity again today. So a great day to be outside. Not quite as much going on across the tri-state today compared to what we've had going on recently, but this week is going to be a busy week. Cincinnati Open starts today, runs all the way through next Monday, so the 11th today through the 19th. Training camp is back tomorrow for the Bengals. We're also talking about the tropics heating up. I know that isn't necessarily related to your local forecast yet, but of course those systems can sometimes impact us. So let's dive right in. Right now it is beautiful outside, as I said, for really any of those outdoor activities. You're going to have really nice conditions. Lots of sunshine there at Clover Nook Country Club. Newport on the Levee will come up here. It's lagging just a little bit. A few of those fair weather clouds popping up across the area right now, but really just a nice day with just a few of those clouds and lots of blue in the sky for sure. Radar, a clean sweep, of course, all across the area. Enjoying those really pleasant conditions across the region and no threat for rain to impact your outdoor plans. So that's also really good news here in the tri-state, and even our wide view shows that we are dry as well. So, again, just really enjoying a nice day, no threat for any of that rain to impact your outdoor plans. Now, of course, that's not always a good thing because we could use the rain in some spots. Let's go to the drought monitor now before I forget. Showed you this yesterday, but just a reminder that, yeah, some of us do still need the rain. Now, as far as those of us that have been in the moderate drought, it's less and less of an area. It's really just small southern Boone County, Kenton, Campbell counties, a portion of Hamilton and Claremont counties, also a portion of Highland County, Warren County, and then you go into northern Kentucky, portions of Bracken, Robertson County, let's see here, Mason County. So yeah, we could use the rain in some locations, but it's not quite as widespread of an issue for us. Notice that in the upper Ohio Valley, though, it is quite the problem where they do need a lot of rain. Severe drought, even extreme drought in some of those areas. Meteor shower happening tonight and again tomorrow night. And even at times you might even be able to see them beyond that, but this is the peak tonight and tomorrow. Unfortunately, of course, just because of the time of year, you have to wait a while until that sky gets completely dark. Likely not until as early as 11:30, closer to midnight, and then through right before sunrise, or a couple hours before sunrise, about 5 a.m., you'll be able to see it. I'm going to have more on this coming up tonight at 10 o'clock, talking about the meteor shower and what causes it and all that. But basically, you can see now, Dean Regis, who is like our space expert, says that you really will only see about 10 to 20 meteors an hour. In some spots, maybe 60 to 100, but that's going to be the exception rather than the rule. Most of us will only see 10 to 20. And make sure that you get away from the city so that you can see that even better. So again, that's the Perseids. It's an annual meteor shower, always right around this time of year. So initially, you want to look in the northeastern sky, and then you want to look south, like toward early tomorrow morning. So around midnight, you're looking northeast, and then you're going to start to look south. But really, you should be able to see it no matter where you look, just because of how many there's going to be. Okay, so speaking of the tropics, we do have this system that, let me make sure this is the latest information, because sometimes, hello, Becky. Sometimes they update this pretty rapidly. Okay, so that's the latest right now. National Hurricane Center is saying, actually, let me read these details. It's very disorganized right now near the Lesser and Greater Antilles. Showers and thunderstorms continue to show signs of organization. Located about 1,000 miles east of the Lesser Antilles, environmental conditions appear conducive for gradual development of this system. Tropical depression likely to form within the next couple of days as it moves toward the Leeward Islands. system could approach portions of the greater Antilles by the middle of the week. So they're saying within 2 days, it could form into a tropical depression, giving it a 70% chance to do that in 2 days, 7 days, 90% chance. So a high probability that it becomes our next named storm. That would be Ernesto. So we're we've had Alberto, Beryl, Chris, Debbie. Next would be Ernesto. So this is kind of the very broad path of it right now. Of course, it's still pretty disorganized, but as we get closer, we'll be able to tell more details about that storm. I think I actually was able to see it on this radar yesterday. Yeah. So it's this guy right here. Tropics heating up, not unusual, not a surprise at all, because not only did we expect the tropics to be heating up at this point, that happens every year, but also it's supposed to be a historic season. And if it's going to be a historic season, which we already did have history with Chris becoming the earliest Category 5 hurricane on record. But as far as the numbers, the amount of hurricanes that were expected, it's going to have to start to really ramp up. Hello, Alex. Okay, so temperatures right now, very, very comfortable. We're in the 70s, not only here at home, but across a large portion of the region. 76 in Louisville, 78 in St. Louis. You notice not a big temperature change. That's because there's no real systems in place. We really have high pressure overhead for us, and that's leading to some really, quiet weather. Let's see here. Really pleasant conditions. I was going to see when that high really starts to break down. And there's a very weak wave tomorrow evening. And then it looks like Thursday is when it really starts to change. Till then, though, not too bad. Thank you, Robert. Hello, John. I hope you have a great day, too. Okay. Yeah, so really no systems to kind of disturb that temperature pattern either. Locally, temperatures for most of us right now in the 70s. But again, you have to remember that it is that very dry air. It's very comfortable right now. The high temperature yesterday was 79. I think we do it again today, almost an identical kind of day. Just kind of, what is it? Control C, Control V. It's like the weather from yesterday is the weather for today. 75 at Lunkin, that's the warm spot. 64 in Richmond, the cool spot. Most of us in the low 70s right now, though. Excuse me. 72 in Middletown, 70 in Lebanon, 71 in Wilmington and Batavia. CVG, as I mentioned, a little warmer at 73. So about 78, 79 degrees this afternoon. We'll see just a few of those fair weather clouds, but overall we're expecting pleasant conditions. And that dry air sticks around too. So dew points do start to climb up by Thursday, Friday, Saturday as well in the 60s and 70s. So a little bit more moisture in the air. But for it being August, and usually the dog days of summer, when it's really hot and really humid, is around this time, and we're really getting a break. So as kids head back to school, as you're trying to get in those last days at the swimming pool, maybe you got the pool pass, or you're trying to go to Kings Island, whatever it may be, I do think it's going to be nice for that. It's just not going to be that oppressive heat and humidity. So, the humidity does return, though, in time for the weekend. And that's going to also signal the chances for showers and thunderstorms, too, really beginning on Thursday. So let's talk about the Cincinnati Open. Of course, again, competition starts today. There are actually, I think it already started. I know doors opened at 9:30. They're doing a kids' day. Now, remember, they have 20-plus courts there. So they're able to utilize some of those courts for, of course, practice, obviously competition, and then some of these kind of events or activities for the kids and for the community. So there's a lot going on. I encourage you to really check it out. I went last year, actually before it started, but just to kind of check out the facilities, because of course they've done a lot of those renovations, and it's really incredible. And it's right in our backyard. So going to be really nice weather there today for sure. There will be a chance for rain tomorrow evening, but I think it's going to be after competition. So same with the Reds game here. There is a chance for rain tomorrow evening, but I think the Reds game should be fine. Temperatures near 80 for first pitch, and then in the 70s by the end of the game. I wanted to show you two different models for the rain. Okay, let's start with this one. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. So we'll look at the high resolution model first, and then we'll switch. So today is dry. Tomorrow we start off clear. We'll see lots of sunshine early on. And then, yes, excuse me, my mouth gets so dry by this point. There is to answer Rachel, no severe chance right now. I don't think it's going to be severe, but we'll keep an eye on it she's talking about Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, because as we get closer, it could change. And Debbie, yes, beautiful weather. I have my windows open as well. Especially with the light breeze, it really helps. So we could start to see some of that rain as early as 8 o'clock tomorrow, as late as midnight. I think it's going to be a lot less intense than what it looks like on this particular model. And I don't think that everybody sees the rain. So fingers crossed that it stays away from those outdoor activities, especially the Reds game, because the later in the season it goes, the worse a rain delay becomes because, of course, it's a lot harder to get in those games. Players are more tired, you know how it goes. So hopefully we'll be able to get in that game. Barb is cold. Yeah, especially if you're sitting in the shade and there is that light breeze, it makes a big difference. There's no doubt about that. So tomorrow we start off dry. Most of the day is dry, but we'll see those showers and thunderstorm chances possible into the evening. Again, I'm saying a rough window from about 8 p.m. until midnight. Doesn't rain that entire time, but that's going to be our chances for rain across the entire tri-state, really moving from west to east. We're going to see another chance for rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so those showers and thunderstorms will return. It's still going to be very isolated in nature. And actually, let me widen this. We can start to see here. Let's do this. Let's see if we can see that tropical system. See, there it is. So this is by Thursday. It's moving closer to San Juan. So the model then just takes it back out to sea. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. Doesn't impact too much land mass. And obviously Puerto Rico doesn't need it, but stays kind of to the east of Puerto Rico. So we'll see. I mean, that's just kind of a wide view. I just wanted to see what the model showed. Okay, so let's go back to what's happening in the coming days, especially Thursday. I already talked about Monday in more detail. So let's look at Thursday. So Thursday morning should be dry, but then by the time we get to about midday, Thursday afternoon, you're seeing these chances. And again, it's not an all-day rain event. It's not widespread, but we're going to see scattered or isolated thunderstorm chances continue. And then Thursday night into Friday morning, if we were to see any stronger storms, I would say that would be the time period. So we'll keep an eye on it and, of course, alert you if that could be problematic. And then Friday, the rain becomes even less intense. Now, this particular model keeping us dry on Saturday. So, excuse me. So, yeah, so we'll tweak that forecast as we get closer. All right, let's look at the 7-day forecast. Okay, so today still in the 70s. I warmed up tomorrow just a tad bit. Some of the models were saying like into the mid 80s. I don't necessarily buy that because I think the clouds will increase, but either way, about 81 degrees. Reds are in town, 6:40 first pitch. 83 on Tuesday, FC Cincinnati in town, 7:30 kickoff. We'll be in the mid 80s on Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday look great. No threat of any kind of rain. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is when those storm chances return. But again, it looks like Thursday evening into Friday morning is going to be your best chance for those storms. And then just an isolated chance Saturday, drying out for Saturday and into Sunday. And we can look beyond the 7-day forecast too. Similar weather, but we do get warmer by not next weekend, the weekend after that. So the 23rd and the 24th. So, I mean, it's not that August is going to be trending cooler. Eventually, we do see a bump up in temperatures. That's what it looks like right now. Obviously, this could change, but yeah, not looking too bad. I like the cool weather. I like the early preview of fall. I'm not going to complain about it, but I know some folks, you want to get in the swimming pool. You want it to be hot. You want it to feel like summer because it is summer. So I get it. Let's look outside again. Beautiful day for sure. I have that song. It feels like summer in my head. Oh, let me see. I mentioned that you have 3 more chances to go to training camp. Tomorrow and Tuesday, and then next Monday, and that's it. Yeah. So tomorrow and Tuesday, you should have nice weather for it for sure. And then next Monday, I think is okay as well, but that's a ways away. So, yeah, if you didn't get to the preseason game, or even if you did and you want to check out the team before the season officially begins, you have 3 more chances, Monday, Tuesday, and then the following Monday. And our crews are going to be in Chicago. I believe that's what they said. That's where the next game is this weekend. Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay, yeah, the Bears. Saturday at 1. And then they're at home with the Colts on the 22nd. Obviously, we'll have that one covered too. So, yeah, crazy. I don't know. My mind can't wrap around the fact that even though it's preseason, that it's football season, you know. But it is. Just checking out all of your questions. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, it doesn't show me them in one place. I have to look in 2 different places. So, yeah. So, you know, overall, we're looking at another quiet week. Last week was relatively quiet. We didn't have too many storms, or if any at all. I guess we did have a couple of rain chances, but the week before was really stormy. And so, yeah, this week looks a lot like last week, but cooler. We're not seeing any days where the temperature is going to be in the 90s. And as a matter of fact, we only have 1 or 2 days where the temperature is even normal. Every other day is below normal. So, yeah, definitely a change. I know I like football season too, but I don't know. I just want to enjoy. I think part of it is I'm not going on my family vacation until the end of the summer. And so it's made me want to extend summer just because I'm like, summer's not over yet. I haven't even gone on vacation yet. So anyways, but yeah, it is going to be a pretty quiet week. No 90s in the 7-day forecast. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do hit 90 again. It's just going to take some time. I was going to see when our last 90-degree day was. Because we had a heat wave not that long ago. It seems like a while ago. I guess our last 90-degree day was the 6th. And we had 3 days. So we've had 4 days with temperatures in the 90s this month. The 6th, 5th, 4th, and then the first day of the month too. Of course, we're drier than normal this month. We haven't had a lot of rain. So yeah, and wait, let me go back here. Yesterday was our coolest morning that we've had so far. I think this morning was really similar. It's 57 officially yesterday. Actually, what was it today? I guess I could look that up. Oh no, wait. 56? So yeah, so this was our coolest morning so far this month. Yeah, that's refreshing, if you ask me. Okay. Just checking the notifications again. All right, if nobody else has questions, Ethan will be back with your show at 6 o'clock. He will be back on all streaming platforms today. Yesterday it was a little wonky because we had a sports show on at the same time. And then, of course, I'll have your newscast at 10 o'clock per usual. And then I'll be back tomorrow with 19 at noon as well. So, yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully everybody enjoys the pleasant weather because it's going to be another really nice day. So, yeah, hopefully you find some time to get outside and enjoy the weather while it is such a pleasant day. All right, guys, have a great one.